Hi, welcome back to our channel. This is AmeriCorps for you. In today's video, we took the kids from Pathfinders to the Las Cruces City Hall, where they got the chance to see how the city functions. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and without further ado, let's jump into the tour. For our first stop on the tour, the kids were taken into the City Hall Council chambers, which gave them a first-hand look at where all of the big decisions for the city are made.
We are in council chambers right now. Right here, this is where all the magic happens, okay? Anything that has to do with the community, procurements, which is money, how we're spending our money, where the money's coming from, how much are we spending, any concerns with streets, lighting, anything like that comes through here as well. This is open to the public. It's a public forum. Anybody is welcome in here at any given time.
After the introduction, the kids received gifts from the city in order to remember their day at City Hall. For our next stop, we headed to the Public Information Office.
For short, it's PIO, Public Information Office. Again, this is where all our media goes through. Any kind of city notifications have to go through us, go through this department first before anybody else gets anything. They make sure that we stay within our boundaries as far as media goes.
Next, we stopped by Utilities and the Service Request Department, so the kids could see how people pay their utilities and also how issues at the city office are handled effectively. Then we headed to the mailroom.
We also have like a small mini post office here that we do deliver to all the departments. We work closely with the United States Postal Office as well.
Next, we headed over to the Community and Economic Development portion of City Hall. Here, the kids learned about how the city grows and also maintains its historic and existing communities.
All right, this building still stands, but it does not exactly look like this. It does not exactly look the same.
But it still stands.
It still stands, and we are only a couple of hundred yards, literally only several hundred yards away from it.
Next, we headed upstairs to see a commemorative art piece that is displayed at the city.
So does anybody know or think of anything that this might really remind you of? What's that?
Twin Towers.
Yes, exactly. This is a memorial for the Twin Towers. On here you'll see the these two towers represent the community art project. There's 5,000 flowers to commemorate the loss of 9/11 in 2011.
Next, we headed over to Public Works, so the kids could learn about how the city creates and maintains all the sidewalks, streets, and many other things we interact with on a daily basis.
Hello, my name is Lorenzo and I am the administrator for the street department. So as Anthony said, we handle sidewalks, roads, the Las Cruces Dam, any retention ponds, anything that has to do with flooding, roads, asphalt, concrete. The way you guys walked over here, everything you guys touched is designed and built by this department.
Oh, wow.
So every sidewalk you walked on, that was designed by somebody and built by somebody in Public Works that either handled a contract or sent crews out to do that. So anything you guys have touched on your way here, we've somehow impacted that, either repairing it, constructing it, or maintaining it.
the engineers, this is what they do.
Look at this, Ethan. This
See?
is all you right
So
here,
this
baby.
is all engineering. They tell people like me and people like them, this is what we want you to build. So then we start constructing this off of this blueprint, and Lorenzo and Gladys go out and make sure that what we built out in the, what we go out and build in the real world looks exactly like this. And also they test that the concrete is strong enough, that the asphalt is strong enough, and everything's done correctly so nobody has an accident.
Wow, look at this, so cool, guys.
So we could have all the engineers, we could have all the workers, we could have everything, but if we don't have money, there is no roads. And this is Sarah. She is the person with all the money. So she's our budget analyst. She handles, she's our finance lady, our accountant, our everything, our bank, our. So when we want to put a project together, she's the one that helps us with our budget every year.
Does anyone want to guess how much our budget is? Take a guess.
I'm gonna guess 5 mil.
5 million. We have 2 more guesses here. Want to take a stab at it?
3.5 million.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. Currently, our infrastructure budget that I manage is over $160 million. It's a lot of money, right? Anybody get that for allowance on a weekly basis?
No. I thought it was 200.
Right, so I help all the different engineers and project managers find out how much money I'm going to be able to allocate to their projects so they know what they can spend on it, and I tell them the rules. There's always rules, just like in school. You have to spend the money by a certain day. You can only spend the money on certain things. So it's my job to make sure all the engineers know what money they have, what they can spend it on, and when they have to spend it by.
In the public works section of the tour, the kids learned all about the whole process. So how the plans are developed by engineers, how the plans are executed by those that go out and build them, and how the money is allocated to make these things possible. We then headed over to the Human Resources Department, where the kids learned all about how the city makes sure that their employees work in a safe and healthy environment. The kids also got to learn about the IT, or Information Technology Department, who maintains all the software for the city and also prevents any hacks or intrusions into the system. For the last stop on our tour, the kids got to see the mayor and city manager's office. Here they have pictures of all the previous mayors displayed, and they got an opportunity to see where the big meetings take place.
Okay, so obviously this mayor, city manager's office, council's office too. Right now they are having a meeting, but we are gonna walk back there. You're gonna meet Annette Granado. She'll introduce herself. She has another goodie bag for you all.
In this part of the tour, the kids also got to see the mayor, all the city councilors, and the city manager to put faces to the names.
Cassandra Gandara, Tessa Abeta, we have Becky Graham. We just walked by all these their offices right now. Johanna Becromo, Becky Coran, all these are counselors. This is our city manager, Ipo Pili.
The tour of City Hall was very thorough, and the kids had a really good time learning about how our city works.
Can we say thank you to you?
AmeriCorps and FYI would like to thank the City of Las Cruces for taking time to show the Pathfinders kids not only City Hall, but how the city itself functions, so that there is a safe and well-maintained community for them and their families to live within. The kids learned a lot about all these things and more. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and thanks again for watching.